Hello, dear uncles, aunts, brothers, and sisters. Today I want to sit with you as if we are having a very close, gentle talk before bedtime. I know that after the age of 60, many people begin to worry, why do I forget more these days? Why do I wake up with a heavy, foggy head? Why do I lie down and think of so many things, and it takes a long time to fall asleep? Those feelings are not strange at all. They are signs that your body and your brain need more proper care, especially at night. Let me share a small story. There was a Japanese doctor who lived past 100 years old and still stayed mentally sharp, working almost to the end of his life. He did not talk about any miracle secret. He only shared a very simple nightly ritual, like tidying up the brain before sleep. I think this is worth learning from, but most important is to adapt it to each person's health. Now, please imagine I am sitting beside your bed, speaking softly like in a clinic. We will go through each step slowly and clearly, so that tonight when you go home, you can try it right away. First, let me ask, before sleep, what state is your body in? Many of you tell me that you stay busy all day, and only at night do you have time to think. So, when you lie down, your brain turns on like a radio, worries about children and grandchildren, money, health, even old memories. The more you think, the more awake you become. In that moment, the brain cannot rest. It is like asking an elderly person to work the night shift again and again. Sooner or later, they will be exhausted. That is why the first step of the bedtime ritual is to send a signal to the brain. Now it is time to rest. This signal can be very simple, a few sips of warm water, or a light warm drink like a mild miso soup. In Vietnam, you can replace miso with many other good choices: warm water, warm low sugar milk, weak chamomile tea, or very mild ginger water if it suits you. Please remember one thing, do not drink much, only a small warm amount. The goal is to warm the stomach and calm the nervous system. If you drink too much, you will wake up to urinate at night and lose sleep. And I must emphasize, if you have severe high blood pressure, kidney disease, edema, or your doctor told you to limit salt, then do not drink salty miso. Choose warm water or light herbal tea instead. Everyone's health is different. This ritual is to support you, not to force you into one rigid formula. When you hold the warm cup, I want you to do one more small thing. Drink slowly and feel the warmth traveling down your throat, into your chest, and into your belly. Your brain then begins to understand, the body is calming down now. That inner warmth is a powerful signal that helps your nervous system shift into relaxation mode. The second step is breathing to lower stress. Honestly, many people think breathing is normal. Everyone breathes. But breathing correctly before sleep is like extinguishing the fire of anxiety in your head. Daytime stress often raises stress hormones in the body. If we do not lower them at night, the brain stays tense like a tightly stretched string, and deep sleep becomes hard. I will guide you through a very simple breathing method. You do not need any yoga experience. You can sit or lie down, as long as your back feels comfortable. Place one hand on your belly and one hand on your chest. Inhale through your nose for 4 seconds. Let your belly rise gently like a small balloon. Try not to lift your chest too much. Hold your breath for 1 to 2 seconds. Exhale slowly through your mouth for 6 seconds. Let your belly fall. Do 6 to 8 rounds like this. If you feel slightly dizzy, slow the rhythm down. Inhale more gently. Exhale more gently. Do not force it while breathing. Remember this simple line. Exhaling is letting go. Every time you breathe out, imagine you are releasing a burden from your shoulders. Many older adults tense up without noticing. The neck, shoulders, jaw. A long, slow exhale helps the whole body soften. Some of you ask, can breathing like this really help the brain? Let me say it honestly. Slow breathing stabilizes the heart, calms the nerves, and when you sleep deeply, the brain finally has time to recover. With shallow sleep, the brain is like working in a noisy room, unable to repair anything. With deep sleep, the brain is like entering a maintenance workshop, cleaning and reorganizing memories. So breathing well before bed is one of the cheapest and most effective ways to protect your brain. The third step is the 3-minute gratitude practice, or simply remembering good things before sleep. You may smile and ask, Doctor, what does gratitude have to do with memory? Let me explain. The brain runs on habits. If every night you lie down and think only about worries, the brain becomes used to that path. It is like a trail in a forest. The more you walk it, the deeper it becomes, and the easier you slip into it. But if you train the brain to take a new path, to think of something positive, it gradually becomes used to that too. And a calm mind before sleep leads to calmer sleep. Now try this with me, just 3 minutes. Close your eyes gently. Think of 3 small good things that happened today. They do not have to be big. For example, 1, today the weather was cool and your walk felt pleasant. 2, your children or grandchildren called to check on you. 3, you ate a simple meal that tasted good. Then quietly say in your mind, thank you for this. If today was not a happy day, you can still find something small to be thankful for. As long as you can breathe, see the warm light in your home, hear the voice of someone you love, that is already precious. I am not asking you to pretend to be happy, not at all. I only want you to place the anchor of your mind on something peaceful before sleep, so when you enter sleep, your brain does not have to carry a heavy bag of anxiety. Many patients tell me after practicing this, doctor, it is strange, I fall asleep more easily and wake up lighter. That is not magic. It is simply because your brain no longer has to fight your thoughts. From here, please understand something important. These 3 steps are small, but they must be done consistently. The brain is like a muscle. Doing it once will not change much. Doing it every day turns it into a good habit. I suggest you try this for 7 consecutive nights. Then observe yourself. Do you fall asleep more easily? Do you wake up less in the middle of the night? Do you feel less foggy in the morning? Even a small improvement means you are on the right track. Now I want to add a little more about things that are extremely important before bedtime, but many people ignore. And that can make the brain decline faster. First, do not give your brain too much blue light. Many older adults lie in bed watching the phone, YouTube, or scrolling news until late. Screen light makes the brain think it is daytime. It reduces your natural sleep hormone. If you need to watch something, do it earlier, in the last 30 to 45 minutes before sleep. Turn off the screen and switch to quiet listening or a short reading. Second, do not go to bed too full or too hungry. Eating a heavy meal right before sleep makes the heart and stomach work harder, causing shallow sleep. But going to bed very hungry can make you restless. The best way is a moderate dinner at least 2 to 3 hours before sleep. Third, keep the bedroom cool and quiet. Too much heat leads to light sleep. Too much noise prevents deep sleep. You do not need a fancy room. You only need it to be airy, not brightly lit, and to feel like a true resting place. Fourth, do not blame yourself for sleeping poorly. Some people lie there thinking, why am I sleeping so badly? Maybe I am getting weaker. The more you blame yourself, the more tense you become. I want you to be gentle with yourself. Your body has walked through 60 or 70 years. It deserves kindness. There is one more thing I want to say clearly. If you're forgetting a lot, getting confused, or sleeping badly for a long time, these 3 steps can support you, but you should still see a doctor for a proper checkup. Sometimes the cause is your medication, vitamin deficiency, blood sugar or blood pressure problems, or other neurological issues. Night care is very helpful, but overall health monitoring still matters. Now let me show you a short dialogue like in a clinic, so you can picture it more easily. Patient A says, Doctor, I wake up 2 or 3 times every night, and in the morning I feel exhausted. I am afraid my brain is getting weaker. I answer, please do not be afraid first. Let us look at your evening habits. Do you use your phone a lot before bed? Patient A, yes. I watch news and videos late, then I lie down and my mind keeps thinking. I say, then we make a small change. Turn off the screen 30 to 45 minutes before sleep. Take a few sips of warm water, then do the slow breathing we practiced. 6 to 8 rounds. After that, think of 3 good things from the day. Do it for 7 nights in a row and come back and tell me how you feel. Patient A, that is all. Doctor, I say, yes, that is all. But consistency is what makes it work. Sometimes the simplest things are the best medicine. Patient B asks, Doctor, I have high blood pressure. I heard salty miso is not good. What should I do? I answer, that is correct. Safety comes first. Use warm water, weak chamomile tea, or warm low-sugar milk depending on what suits you. The key is gentle warmth, slow breathing, and gratitude. The drink is only to help the body soften. Patient C says,
Doctor, I do not feel like I have anything to be grateful for. Every day is tiring. I answer, I understand. You do not need to force yourself to be cheerful. Just find something very small. Maybe today you still had a meal, still had a place to lie down, still heard the voice of someone you care about. Sometimes we live so long that we forget those are also blessings. Only 3 minutes. Place your mind in a quiet spot so your brain can rest. Do you see? This ritual is not a miracle. It is a way to slow down before sleep. The older brain is like an oil lamp. If you keep blowing the wind of worries, the flame flickers. If you shelter it, the flame burns steadily and lasts longer. Please remember this simple sentence: night is when the brain heals itself. When you sleep deeply, the brain clears waste, organizes memory, and restores energy. When you sleep lightly, the brain stays tired and the morning feels foggy. So, before bed, think of those 7 to 10 minutes as a gift to yourself, not for anyone else, for you. Before we end this talk, let me repeat the 3 steps so you can do them tonight. A small, warm drink, slowly, feeling your body soften. 6 to 8 rounds of slow breathing. Inhale 4 seconds, exhale 6 seconds. Exhaling is letting go. 3 minutes to remember 3 good things from today and silently say, thank you. Try it for 7 nights and let your body answer you. I truly believe you do not need distant secrets. Brain health and good sleep are built from small daily habits, and you can absolutely do this. I wish you a peaceful night, deep sleep, and tomorrow morning a lighter head and a lighter heart. If this helps you, please share it with someone you love.
Let us grow older together, but stay clear-minded and calm.